Okay, so good afternoon class and welcome to our subject software development 1. And before we start, check muna tayo ng attendance. Section 1. Okay, so today is October 19, 2020. Attendance. Kasuga Jericho. Mr. Kasuga Jericho?
Ibang sa ibang yun, sir. IT yata yan, sir.
Oo nga pala, no? IT-18 dapat. COE pala kayo. COE. So, October 19, 2020, attendance. Ang
Present, sir.
Kenneth. Present. Echo yun ah. Bukol.
Sir, present. Sir, present ako nung last time. Bakit ako na-absent?
Bumalay ko bakit absent ka nung kailan yan? 20, nung 12, nung last
Sir,
week.
Sir, present ako.
Pakikita ko din sa Google Meet natin ha.
Yes, sir.
Burns. Burns. Rody. Present, sir. Walang microphone. Kachero.
Sir, present.
Present. Galvez. Galvez. Mark. Mr. Galvez, absent. Gambon.
Sir.
Absent. Hernaez.
Present, sir. Present.
Makabitas.
Sir! Sir!
Eko. Bazan.
Present, sir.
Mosquito.
Present, sir.
Ordidio.
Sir, present.
Sir, present.
Rapanot.
Present, sir.
Rivera.
Present, sir. Present.
Yan ba kasi yun?
Samson.
Sir, present.
Tan.
Tapos, present, sir.
Bernas. Cabigas.
Present, sir.
Mendoza. Galvez. Present. Mendoza. Absent. Mendoza. Pagaduan.
Sir, present.
And Quinzon.
Present, sir.
Okay, so yung absent lang, isa lang. Na naman, si Mendoza, 2 weeks nang absent. Okay, so anyway, let's go now to our Google Classroom. So in our Google Classroom, section 1, yan, so I posted. Let's check muna yung mga activities natin for the week 4. So 19, nag-submit na lahat. Google Form sign in, ko na naman. Check ko yung mga responses. Samson, Ann, Rapanut, Hernaez, Tan, Gambon, Mosquito, Cachero, Mendoza, Burns, Macabitas, Bukol, Rivera, Marzan, Galvez, Pagaduan, Quinzon, Ordillo, and Cabigas. Sila lang yung katapos, 19. Meron pang isa na hindi nakakapag-submit. And then, for the laboratory, Mendoza, present. Okay, so for the laboratory naman, 19. Kasi wala si Bernas. So, sakto 19 students. Okay, so for the laboratory, let's check. Week 4, 19. So, lahat kayo nag-submit na, nag-turn in. Check natin responses. Okay, so ang Samson, Ordillo, Rapanut, Tan, Macabitas, Bukol, Gambon, Rivera, Hernaez, Cachero, Marzan, Pagaduan, Quinzon, Burns, Mosquito, Galvez, Mendoza, and Cabigas. Okay, good. So, yun yung activity natin for the week 4 and then for the week 5. So, this one. So, I've already uploaded the lecture. Check ko lang isang section. Section 2. Okay, so for the laboratory, for week 5, I'll be posting it today. Yan. So, for the looping statement, the deadline will be October 25, this coming Sunday. Okay? So, assign. Activity 1, we have 3 activities. And then, activity 2, assign. Then, last, activity 3. Okay. Activity 1, using the looping statement and while loop statement, you have to create or write a program in C# to display the 10 natural numbers. So, for example, we have this one, 1 to 10. Wala siyang input, so puro constant yung mga values dito. Okay? And then next, for the activity 2, yan, so write a C# program to find the sum of 10 natural numbers using the for loop statement and while loop statement. So for example, the first 10 natural numbers, ganun din, this is constant. Pero nasa sa inyo kung gusto mong lagyan ng input. Pero sa akin muna for the meantime, that is constant dun sa codes yung mga values. Yan. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the sum is 55. So using the looping statement and the while loop statement. And then the third activity is a simulation. Okay? So you have to simulate this code and then give the output. So simulate the code and give the output. Now, the question is, how do you know how to simulate a program, class? Oh, quiet kayo. So, ibig sabihin, alam nyo mag-simulate.
Video, sir.
Ha? Hindi. Simulation.
Dun sa Sharp Develop.
Oh, Sharp Develop siya. Okay, so let's start para meron kayong idea how to simulate a program. Noon kasi, during the old times of programming, they need to simulate the program on papers kasi mahirap siyang mahirap siyang i-debug. For example, yan. Gawa tayo ng new solution. So, console, simulation. Dati kasi wala pa siyang debug ang programming noon. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-run basta-basta. So, it has a separate device to show the output. Kailangan mo ng other device para makita mo yung output. So, for that, they need to simulate. Medyo matagal yung procedure noon. Kaya nauso yung simulation. So, now, I'll be teaching you on how to simulate and as well as yung mga looping statement natin. Let me discuss first the looping statement. So, punta tayo sa tutorials point kasi doon ko din naman kinuha yung mga lessons natin. Okay, so basic during your old programming language, same lang sila ng structure. Yan, if meron tayong conditional statement and then initialization, yung starting point, yun yung parts, tatlo yung parts niya. Initialization, kung yung starting point, condition, kung kailan siya mag-e-end, and then increment or decrement. Yun yung part ng looping statement. Now, let's talk about the loop. Yan. So, a for loop is a repetition control structure. So, this is the syntax for this one. Initialization, init, yun nga, yung starting point, condition, yung end point, kung kailan siya mag-end, and then increment or decrement. And then we have the body. So, nandito na yung mga definitions niya. And then we have the flow chart. Now, let's go now to the program. Actually, ito yung activity nyo, kinuha ko lang dito. So, for example, for integer a is equal to 10 and a is less than 20. So, take note, if the condition is true, then it will do the block of code. Ito yung block of code ng looping statement natin. Naka-start na ba? Yup, naka-start. Good. Okay? So, if the condition is true, but if in case that this condition is false, then it will not do this block of code and then continue to the next line, which is the console.write line. And this is the output. Okay, so value of a is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 until 20. So take note that the looping statement is very complicated. It's because of the loop, infinite loop. So kailangan yung i-simulate kung mag-infinite loop siya o hindi. Okay? Yan. So for example here. So let me copy this one. Or let's have another ko na lang. Demonstration. So tanggalin ko lang to. Press any key. So same So lagyan nyo lang ng console.readline para makita nyo yung output. Mag-initial tayo ng isang variable. Then we have another value or variable 20. So we have the looping. So for initialization, yun kasi a is equal to pareho din 10. So din doon ko din ang nilagay. Yan na lang dito. And a is less than b. Same lang sila. And then increment or decrement, so pwedeng a++, increment. And then we have the block of codes. Then display console dot write line a. Try to run. Wala pa kasing value. Wala pa siyang value. Yun, okay na. So this is the output: 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ayan, so same din sila. So how to simulate this block of code? So first, so maglalagay lang tayo. So gagamit tayo ng Word na lang. Tanggalin ko lang yung ibang parts para makita natin yung buong code. Ayan. So this is how to simulate. First, dito muna tayo titingin. So yung una natin is we have the integer int a, and then we have int b. We'll have 20 value. And then we have the looping statement. Pwedeng lagyan nyo ng loop for. Then we have a is equal to 10. Yan. And then we have initialization niya, a10. Then we have a is less than b. Now, you will put yung code niya. Pwedeng ganito. And then, sabihin na lang natin yan. So, the value of a, palakin ko lang. Okay, so the value of a is 10. And the value of b is 20. So, sasabihin nyo kung true or false. So, 10 is less than 20, then true. So, if it is true, then, pwedeng lagyan nyo ng display, or pwede rin naman console. That right line. Or yung ibang simulation naman, nilalagay na lang nila display. Display the value of a. And then yung value 10. And then increment, so dito siya. Yan. A is equal to 10. Then we have this one. Ito. Okay. And then console. So take note na bago siya pumunta sa increment or decrement, it will do the block of code. Then after that, mag-increment na tayo ngayon. So we have a++. Then the last value of a is 10 plus 1. Now, the value of a will be 11. Okay? Then, go back ulit tayo doon. So, pupunta ulit yan sa for loop. So, a is equal to, now the value of a is 11. And initialization natin, so a is equal to 11 because that is the value. Ay, hindi pa, call na pala tayo. So this one, nag-increment na, so the value of a is 11. Then next is we have the condition, a is less than b, which is the value of, the current value of a is 11, less than the current value of b is 20. So the result is true because 11 is less than 20. True. Palitan ko lang, gawin ko lang siyang 3 para Bababa. Gawin ko siyang 3. Yan. Okay. 11 is less than 3. True. So, if the condition is true, then display the value of A, which is 11. Then, increment A plus plus. So, the last value of A is 11 plus 1. Now, the value of A is 12. Then, proceed again to looping, for loop. Ulit. So, the last value of A is 12. Ay, wait lang ha. Wait. Kasi magkakaroon tayo ng error dito. Kita niyo yung error niya. Dito pa lang, di ba?
1, 10.
Di ba?
1 na lang, sir.
10 is less than 3. False na agad dyan.
Oh, false.
So, pag nag-false yan, so it will exit the block of code. Wala siyang gagawin. Tama? O, wala natin. Wala talagang gagawin yun. O, wala. Wala siyang output. Kasi, wala dun sa condition. Gawin ko siyang 13. Okay na siguro yun. May output na siguro to. 13. Yan. So, try natin na i-run. Yan, no? 10, 11, 12. So, dinisplay niya si 10. If you can see this, yan, display 10, good. Display 11, nandiyan na. Display 11 and display, wala pa yung 12. Now, dito tayo. So, dito yun nandito siya. Yan, nag-increment lang siya. So, get the current value of A, 12. Then, A is less than B. The last value of A is 12 less than the value of B, 13. True pa rin to. So, if the condition is true, then display. Pupunta na ngayon siya dito. Okay, so display the value of A, which is 12. Then increment A plus plus. Then, which is the value, the last value is 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. Pwedeng palitan nyo to, pwede nyo gawing equal, so walang problema doon. Pwede mong gawing equal din yan, so walang problema. Okay, wala namang format actually yung simulation. Basta makita lang yung mga ganyan. Okay, so now, pupunta na ngayon sa increment. So, we have A plus plus, which is the value of A is 13. Ay, hindi, nag-increment na pala tayo, sorry. Nag-increment na. So, nag-increment na tayo, so, looping ulit siya. For loop. So, A is equal to 13 kasi yun yung last value ng A natin, 13. Then we have a condition, A is less than B, which is 12. Wait, sorry, 13 pala yun. 13 ang last value. 13, okay? 13. And 13 is less than the last value of B is 13. Hindi naman nagbabago, 13 pa rin. So, the result is what? True or false?
False.
False. Kala ko wala na, katulog na kayo. So, pag false siya, okay, so pag false yan, hindi na yan pupunta sa block of code. It will what? Stop. Okay? Kung gusto nyo ilagay ito, it's okay. Kasi lalabas na siya sa looping statement. Okay, so lalabas na yan sa looping statement. Then, pwede nyo yung ilagay read key. Or, pwede ring wala. Okay, so that is how to simulate a program. Okay, na ibigay ko na. Actually, this is your activity. Okay, activity to. Palang itutuloy nyo lang to. Kasi hanggang 20 yun.
So, may word yan?
Yes, Word. Pwede mong gamitin yung Word. Pwede nyo ding ikuan yung sa Excel, ang ginagawa ko nga during pag may klase ako sa papers siya. Pero pwede naman sa Word. Ganyan lang naman ang simulation. Ganyan yung simulation natin.
Pero paano nag-display ng console? Itong Word?
Ha? Console? Hindi.
Yung kanina.
Yung kanina, ito. Nasa ano to? Sharp develop.
Ay, akala ko yung Word yung middle.
Hindi.
Sige.
So, ginamit ko lang yung Word to simulate. Yan, para alam nyo kung paano mag-simulate din. Okay? So, gumamit naman tayo ng looping statement. So, that is your activity. Section 1 pala, section 1. So, this is your activity 3. Yan, simulate the codes, then give the output. Ito yung simulation niya. This is the code, then you need to simulate. Okay, yan. Don't worry, this is recorded using the OBS, and then it will be uploaded in our Google Classroom. Yeah. Now, that is for the looping statement. Let's go now for the... So, hindi ko na kayo pinahirapan na kasi dapat pa nga marami pang mga activities, pero nilimit ko na lang siya ng 3 activities. Kasi baka... Anyway. Yan, so that is for the looping statement. Now, let's go now to the while loop statement. The while loop statement in C# repeatedly execute the target as long as the given condition is true. Same with the for looping statement. So, for example, yan. If you will notice, the increment and decrement are inside the block of code for the while loop statement. Nandun na ngayon yung increment niya. Hindi katulad dun sa for loop statement na nandun siya sa unahan. Okay? So, that is the difference between the two. We have the condition. So, once the condition is true, then it will do the block of code. Okay? So, yan. And then, next is we have also the do while loop. For the do while loop, if the while loop, what is the difference between the two? Ang while loop, meron siyang condition sa unahan. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, if the condition is false, so walang maging output. Okay? Walang maging output. Let's try. Kopyahin ko to para makita lang natin yung output natin. So, definitely meron niyang output 10 to 19. Okay, kasi because of the condition. But once the condition is false, and ginawa kong false yung condition niya, so it doesn't have any output. But if you will be using the do while loop, it always execute the block of code once. Bakit? Try natin to. Kasi kung makikita nyo, the condition is at the end part. Nasa last part yung condition natin. Kahit na gawin mong false yung condition niya, magkakaroon pa rin siya ng output. Or it will execute the block of codes once. Or more than. Okay, so let's try. Yan, so 10 to 19 din siya. Pero once na ginawa ko siyang false, the condition, this is the output. See the difference? Ito, okay, using the while loop statement, I mean do while, this is do while. Do while statement, it will execute the block of codes once. Kasi nasa last naman yung condition natin. So that is the difference between the two. Now, nested loop, alam nyo na yung mga nested loop natin. So, it is a loop inside a loop. Kung minsan pa nga, ito pa nga binibigay ko sa kanila yung ay for the simulation, looping inside a loop. Pero hindi ko nagpapagawa yun sa inyo. At least gusto kong pahirapan kayo. Gusto niyo ba mahirapan?
Sarili.
Ganito ang gawin kong simulation. Ito ang ipapasimulate ko sa inyo. Ano ba ito? Ito. Ito maganda to, madugo to. Yung teacher nga namin nun, ganito yung ginawa niya. 5 looping statement na naka-nested na 5. And then isa-simulate namin yun. So kulang yung yellow pages pa, yellow pad pa yung ginamit namin. So around umabot din kami ng 10, more than 10 yellow pages ata yun. Yellow pad paper. Gusto niyo ito na lang sa-simulate natin, class?
Okay, pass.
Pag walang nag-comment, ito ang bibigay ko.
Sir, no.
Oh, sir.
Ito, gusto niyo ito, ipapasimulate ko sa inyo. Okay, so anyway, so yun lang. Simple lang, hindi ko muna kayo pahirapan ngayon. Kasi mahihirapan kayo pagdating na ng midterm and finals kasi magkakaroon na kayo ng games. Gagawa na kayo ng games, and for the finals naman, gagawa naman kayo ng system or software. Okay? Software development. Okay, so any question regarding our topic today and our activities?
Sir, wala na.
Wala na. For the prelim examination, I'll be posting that, yung prelim examination natin, and then I'll be discussing that in our next, kailan yung next natin? Tomorrow. Okay, so bukas ipopost ko na yung prelim exam nyo, but don't worry, mas madali din naman yung mga ibibigay kong mga examinations natin. One for the lecture and then one for the laboratory. May question pa? Wala na? Okay, so last call sa call natin, sa attendance natin. Present naman lahat. Very good, good. So, all. Wala na daw. No sir, no na. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, so see you tomorrow. Bye.